fine. Ugh. My butt is tough.
Go ahead, you can cry if it hurts. I promise.
What do you mean try not to laugh? You should be
But wouldn't feeling sorry for you be a violation of your dignity? Besides, it's harder not to laugh when I'm not the one.
Paimon, don't laugh.
It's okay, everybody. If you want to laugh at him, just let it out.
Don't you have a heart, Shinobu?
Wait a second. Xiao's not here, but...
Seems a little out of place.
Maybe it's some sort of, I don't know, an emergency shelter? There was a picture book I read once that said nice people sometimes build cabins in dangerous places so that anyone in trouble can take shelter inside. Our little dude must be inside then.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. Any person with a normal sense of danger wouldn't be so—
Wow, Bullchucker. Looks like...
Oh, I believe she was talking to both of us. Yeah, so you can wipe that smug smile off your face. All right, watch and learn, Shinobu. This is why I'm the boss and you're the deputy. If no one is macho enough to open the door, then allow me. Step aside. Once this door's open, we are out of here.
Eviloni, be gone! You heard me. Get out of here!
Ah!
Am I seeing things? Or was there someone behind the door?
Nah, can't be. You're just...
Why don't we just open the door again?
Who? Me? Oh,
All you do is goof around all day. You're a bad influence to our child. Be gone!
Those people are carrying bowls. Bowls full...
People throw beans to drive out Oni. Boss is an Oni, so they throw beans—
Gave me the fright of my life. What are people from Inazuma doing in a place like this anyway?
Calm down now.
Hey, let's get one thing straight, all right? I'm not a...
Right, but that's not the point. The question is, does this door lead to—
Huh? How could that be possible?
You guys go right ahead. I'm not opening it again. So, who's up? Oh, how about Paimon? Why don't you open it?
No way! Somebody else do it.
All right, I'll try.
That's our Shinobu. Now, don't let...
All right, let's see what's behind the door this time.
Still reading, Shinobu. Listen, young lady. You should keep your nose out of those books and start taking my advice. I've already found you a perfectly good job as a shrine maiden at the Grand Narukami Shrine. You'll be far better off there than...
Shinobu?
No way. Was that who it...
Oh, this is embarrassing. This is one place I wasn't counting on having—
Your mother wanted you to become a...
The whole reason I came to study in Liyue was because I didn't want to become a shrine maiden. My family never—
From what we know about Lady...
Think of it this way. Some cats can be domesticated and kept in the house, while other cats are meant to survive—
That's right. Your calling is with the gang. I mean...
It's true. You've got a good thing going.
Gotta agree with you there.
From the look of it, what's behind the door can change. And not only that, and don't forget, we have that little dude waiting for us to save him.
Would any of you like to give it a—
No thanks. I'd prefer not to open it if only something terrible awaits. If anyone's going to find a way through, it's not going to be me.
Why?
Because I don't buy it, that's why. I don't believe for 1 second that we're gonna find the Conqueror of Demons by going—
Not gonna lie, you don't really...
All right.
Yeah, my savior. Show him what...
I'm sure I probably do, but nothing springs to mind right now. Anyway, I suppose I'll find out once I open the door.
You old geezer. Out of 8 pounds of salt, today you gave away 3 for free, sold 2, and exchanged 3 for booze. How much money did you actually make in the end?
Huh? But didn't you tell me to sell things as I pleased? Why ca-
You fool! You told the old man next door to come and fetch the salt. Well, he broke his leg on the way over, and now his son is asking for...
Huh. A civil dispute. Didn't see that coming. Who were they? No one in particular, but it is a prime example.
So you mean you don't like handling...
Not exactly. What I mean is that I don't like working with people who cannot let go of trivial grievances. Especially, it's not long before those good intentions plunge into injury. It's my desire to solve problems for people. That's why I became a legal advisor.
I understand what you mean. The human.
I suppose there's no need to discuss.
Don't look at me. I told you, I'm not taking a chance with that thing.
Come on, Yelan. We're a team here. If you're not gonna trust...
In that case, I serve Ningguang, the Tianxuan of the Qixing. The scope of my work includes some of Liyue's biggest secrets. The chances are, if I open this door, there can be no witnesses left alive. Is that a sufficient reason for you?
Oh, yeah, sounds
She's someone who won't let you walk out of the chasm alive if she finds out that you're... Boss, you really do need to work on learning.
Look, I knows what I needs to knows. It's called being a free Oni.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. Yelan works for Ningguang. Yes, which is precisely why I was trying to keep her secret. What about you, Traveler? Yeah, go for it, Traveler. Besides, you never know who...
I say give it a shot. Who knows? Maybe little dude is waiting for us on the other side.
So, wait. Hey, there you are! You sure had time. We couldn't open the door after you went in. Everyone was super worried about you. Did you find anything, Traveler?
So, did you find the person we want to rescue?
Judging by the look on your face,
Huh? How could that? Ah, don't worry. Paimon will keep searching for her with...
Stupid door, I'll smack...
If Paimon wasn't feeling so exhausted, she'd help out too.
Hey, what is this? Nap time?
So let me get this straight. Not only did we not find Xiao through that door, I'm starting to have a very ominous feeling about this domain. It's constantly...
I feel the same way. We need to watch.
I concur. We came here following the Conqueror of Demons, but the things we've encountered on the other side of that door are equally strange.
On top of that, I'm starting to feel tired.
The phenomenon hasn't reached a lethal stage just yet. Otherwise...
I'm starting to worry that we're being affected by the changes in this space. In order to avoid the sudden
Paimon suddenly feels
Now that you mention it, I'm starting to feel tired too.
According to the current evidence, it seems our physical... And now it seems that mental fatigue is unavoidable. Though we have yet to locate the Conqueror of Demons, I suggest we go back and get some rest. It'll be...
She's right. Hey, Lavender Melon, you okay?
haven't slept.
Don't worry about me. Staying for now. If it's my job to keep.
I figured as much. They're just preliminary ideas that.
Sure. Sounds good. I also have some ideas of my own. I'll fill you.
As they say, two heads.
It's hard to believe what we've encountered. You don't look very well. Listen to me. The most get some rest before you get once you've chosen the path to take. Don't.
Ushi, you sure you can't find... Ah, perfect timing. You know what? I can handle those mean people behind the door. What? There's nothing. Can't you have one last look for it?
By the way, Traveler, if you have a moment, could you do me a favor? I'd like to discuss something with you. Please, come meet me over there. Thanks for coming to speak with me, Traveler. I've been thinking about this place. Since we still don't know just what kind of danger we're up against, we can't afford to delay any longer. Don't you think it's a strange coincidence that as soon as you told us about the Conqueror of Demons, we heard his voice in that place? It almost seems deliberate. As if something was trying to convince us that I have a theory, but I can't tell the others just yet. Judging from the Conqueror of Demons' reactions, I think that he was somewhere else. But his voice and image, is it possible that we've entered into a chaotic space? We're seeing things in people that shouldn't be here. And we don't feel hungry because the state of our bodies is suspended. It's as if that's true, it means we've entered into a place where when you put it all together, everything points towards one possibility. This is a place where time and space are thrown into chaos. And yet, if it's truly chaotic, how did we find our friend's voice, even when we had no idea where he was? It doesn't make any sense. Unless this space wanted us to hear it. Which brings me to my next point. I also have a theory about our encounter with the Conqueror. I submit that we didn't actually see the Conqueror of Demons. He was somewhere else. But his status was transmitted to... Traveler, you said you saw the abyss in that room, didn't you? At first glance, the door may seem like a prank. It shows you whatever you're afraid of. There's no way of knowing what might be in there. 1 minute, it's playing a joke to get you to lower your guard. This space is a powerful opponent. It wants to use our minds against us. But I'm not gonna sit here and do nothing. Do you remember that small spatial rift next to the dissolving ground? It felt like spatial magic. But it seemed when we saw that illusion of the Conqueror of Demons, it seemed like he wasn't expecting our spaces to intersect at all. I think that this space purposefully transmitted the Conqueror of Demons' voice to lure us into a trap. But I also think it didn't count on that spatial rift happening. In other words, the fact that we saw and spoke with the Conqueror of Demons was never part of its plan. Yes. Also, I had a good look around after coming back. I have a feeling that these chaotic spaces are constantly intersecting with each other, meaning that anything is possible. I think this gives us an opportunity. If the space creates phenomena meant to deceive us based on our imaginations, then we have to keep imagining, Traveler. If we try to stay calm and listen carefully, maybe, just maybe, we'll hear the Conqueror of Demons' voice again. Can you feel that? Let me see. I think it's here. And break! I secretly learned Yelan's illusion-breaking method without her knowing. Really didn't expect that to work. The sound came from behind this illusion. Let's go in and take a look. It's getting clearer.
No. This is the chasm. What did we go through here? But just in that battle. Here's the... What is he doing here? The one I get. Is that... the plane?
The voice is much clearer now. We're close. Conqueror of Demons, can you hear me? It's Yenfei. The Traveler and I are trying to find you.
Traveler? Yenfei?
It worked. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Listen to me. It's chaotic here. We may not be in the same space, but sometimes the sound can get through, which...
Everything is chaotic here. No. The darkness that sullies my soul is harmful to mortals.
Right now, we have more dangerous things to worry about than that. Without you here with us, our search for you could very well lead us into danger.
So, you're in danger too? There was no...
But we're worried about you. And earlier, the Traveler was tricked into entering a dangerous place.
How do we meet?
Conqueror of Demons, can you find out where our voices are coming from?
I see. The spaces might try something.
Hurry! If we miss this chance, we might...
Stand back!
Let's get a...
Now we can avoid getting split up.
Oh.
A lot's happened here, but this wasn't just for our own safety.
It's just a flesh wound. I am fine. I shouldn't let myself be a burden to you.
You're not a burden. Don't think that for 1 second. We need you.
Fine. As you wish.
You're injured. Get some rest. Everything else can wait. As expected. Oh, Traveler?
You're both here. Great. I want to talk to you.
I also felt that the space was targeting us, but Yenfei managed to exploit its weakness. Leave it to Yenfei to find a loophole.
Based on what just happened, we can now confirm our suspicions that space and time function chaotically here. In addition, we must stay vigilant to avoid the traps set for us by this place. Now that we've found the Conqueror of Demons, the next thing we need to do is find a way out.
I went back to the domain again just now. Although I couldn't find a new route, it wasn't a completely fruitless trip. My clan has practiced magic for generations, and has created some catalysts that only we know how to use. I recognized something like one of those catalysts in the domain. Unfortunately, I think so, but it's hard to distinguish between... Also, I am the only one out of all of us who could know what it would look like. To me, that confirms that this place really...
Just like with that door. It's like it's alive. And
By reading our minds and showing us what we want, it creates the reality that we want to be true. If that's the case, it can only have one goal. To trap us here until we die. What else could it be?
we should prepare for the worst. But we mustn't give up.
I've always known there were secrets hidden in the chasm. But even the Qixing have never heard about...
Yelan, when we first ran into you, you said you had something to do.
I was looking for the truth behind the monster invasion from Conria. Please keep everything I'm about to say to yourselves. No one else can know. Otherwise...
We got it.
500 years ago, a wave of dark beasts from Conria attacked the 7 nations of Tevat. Under Rex Lapis's command, the Millelith fought hard to hold the front line near the chasm. But these were vicious beasts. At a critical moment, someone distracted the monsters and led them away. Just when all hope seemed... The Liyue army eventually won the war. But there were many who never returned. 2 of my ancestors took part in that war, and the one who made it back went insane. Everything about it was strange. The current generation of Qixing knows very little about these events, and very few came back from the chasm alive. Finding the day the chasm was unsealed, I put in a request to be transferred here, so I could finally learn the truth of what... But this place we've ended up in, and the possible... We can't give up. Right now... Are you all right?
Shh, we'll talk later. I'm just processing all the... Maybe the key to our escape is hidden in some deep...
All right.
Oh, don't worry. I won't write down...
No, I meant if you're going to analyze the...
You don't look well. I guess things still... It's okay. Sometimes...
Hey, Ushi. Man, she looks wiped out. Man, that little dude looks done in... I sleep like this when I'm in jail. Traveler, when did you get here?
Wait! Where are we? Yep, way better. Paimon just got a little... Who would have thought the best guide in all of Tibet could end up so out of their depth? Yeah! So anyway, Paimon just had the weirdest... Yeah, just like that! Aw, Ushi, were you looking after Paimon? Traveler, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
I'm fine. Don't worry. The karma I carry is dangerous to humans. Keep your distance.
Well, I have Adepti blood in me, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Even so,
What happened while Paimon was sleeping? How did you...
with a little help, I was able to find my way here.
Conqueror of Demons, could you tell us what happened before you joined us?
No need to be so formal. Just call me Xiao.
Oh, sure.
It was a senseless battle. I came here looking for someone, but when I found them,
Madame Ping says that you usually base yourself at Wangshuin to guard the main road through Dihua Marsh. It's unusual.
I'm looking for a yaksha called Bosacius.
Bosacius? Is that one of the 5 yakshas? Like you? I thought that you were the only one left. Aren't the other 4... gone from the world?
You could say that. But Bosacius's body is the only one that was never found. Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time, and we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably he left. No one knew where he went, but Bosacius was the eldest of us. He once told us, as Yakshas we will experience countless wars. Whether we live...
Did he forget his promise because he lost his sanity?
It's possible. But I didn't. I am the sole survivor. So it is my...
What made you come to the chasm? Did you hear...
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm? That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, a brave yaksha was seen, but no one knew the yaksha's name.
But there were many more than 5 yakshas in total.
Wow. But you must think it was probably...
I am by no means certain, but Bosacius was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless yaksha couldn't be him.
Wait, so it was Bosacius you were fighting with? Did he...
Yes.
No way!
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the chasm, and yea, life is full of coincidences. But this is too much of a coincidence. Could this all be related to the fantastic...
What will?
Oh, right. I came here because maybe it's not something you've come across much before, but both mortals and Adepti sometimes write out their final wishes, so somebody...
And this can be done at any time.
Whoa, whoa! You wanna write a...
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This place used your pure deception is easy to spot. But the truth laced with lies can be a fatal. It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. This one-way communication, if we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now. Rather than murdering and...
How is this even possible?
Our opponent is very clever. It is not safe to stay here. Everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do or not, I must find a way to get you out safely. I rejoined to warn you that it's extremely dangerous here. If you stay,
But how do you know?
you might become a shadow of your former self. Wandering...
Sounds like you saw them too.
Yelan, you're back.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here. Strange figures appear.
So they're just illusions?
At first I had the same thought, but it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
From what you were saying a moment ago, it's...
I can't say for sure. It's just a guess. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable. But it has its... So, if I use all the energy I...
Really? So powerful attacks can't...
Whoa, 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 whoa. But what do you...
I mean...
Wait a minute! When you said you were gonna get us out safe...
You can't be serious.
I saw Bosacius underground. A single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to the outside world, I may need to continuously... I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
No. No way. Even if what you're saying is true,
Paimon neither! It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind.
It's only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it to. But that's not the situation we're in right now. I doubt you'd still be—
But can you be—
I cannot.
What is wrong with you? You can't bet your life—
To conclude, I'm not agreeing to this plan.
What if I told you? This is my last will.
You?
That's your strategy, huh? No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will succeed. You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept yourself?
The battlefield is a treacherous place. Every opportunity you take, you put—
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never— You say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the And anyway, losing one of us so the rest can escape? Some victory.
Yelan, don't be so harsh.
Point is, it's not time for drastic measures yet. It's possible there's a hidden passage.
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it? And in the end—
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy is better than the other, we certainly—
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right. I heard ya. No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, all right? Enough talk. It's time for action! Come on, whatever you are! Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you!
Easy now.
Have a taste of this! Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path. If you need a hero, I'm the man for the job.
Should have seen this coming. Why do you always have to do things like this?
Shinobu.
What happened to Ito? Did he pass out?
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he managed to tear up.
Let me see if there's any—
He did this because he heard us arguing, right?
The thing with Boss is, he just can't stand conflict between— Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki gang, he always goes and does something Today, he's done it again. He may not have known you for very— Another thing with Boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. That said, when he does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes—
Giant ego alert! And wasn't he just doing the same thing Xiao suggested? So stupid.
The boss is hardly open to persuasion. Besides, he always acts without thinking. It's not just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the same. I couldn't stop him if I tried, so I might as well just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition—
Ito?
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have nothing to apologize for. Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, the boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a— Everyone's important. We have to support each other if we're going to get out of here. Your survival is of huge importance to some people. No, to a whole lot of—
Shinobu?
Everyone, Let's all do our best to try and find. Leave the boss to me.
Everyone, it seems this passage doesn't lead to the outside world.
What the? So, Ito...
No, it's still worth exploring.
Aha, I see. I'm with you. So far, I still haven't found the thing I came looking for. If this domain has the power to project our imaginations or the things we're...
Oh, right! No wonder she keeps telling us to keep going.
Well, I can't guarantee that, but...
I will find a way.
Let him go. But if you're planning on going into that... After all, I'm just a lawyer. By the way, you and Xiao seem pretty close, huh? Yelan got a bit worked up just now, so I just wanted to apologize on her behalf. I have to say, though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him. Also, from what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself. How can things ever be the same again, knowing that your life was saved when others weren't? If I were her, I'm not sure I would have done any... Oh, wait, 1 second. Yeah! Right, that's much safer. Since Ito can't fight...
Thank you, Senpai. Please.
We will. Same to you. All right, Traveler, let's go. What's this? Huh? Look at that huge disc in the distance. Hold on. Is that the fantastic compass?
What? That's the best description you can come up with? It's...
Huh. Well, it seems our theory checked out. In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device I've been looking for. But if this really is the fantastic compass, it's so huge. How the... I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now. What the... They look familiar. Oh, yeah.
Want a taste of my hammer? You're open!
Motion to compel! Boom boom! Motion to compel! Time for your arraignment! You know, when I ran into them before, happens all the time. Luckily, I'm well-trained, but these are the exact same guys as I met last time. Maybe this is one of the ways our adversary intends to There's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design... In all likelihood, this is the Fantastic Compass. Why is there a small version of the Fantastic Compass stuck in the ground? What's it for? Huh? A new entrance. Great!
Whoa. Is this a tunnel? This is weird. It feels like it's connecting to another world. Or maybe...
I thought we might run into some other people here, but apparently not. The Fatui? Whose memory is this? Ah, watch out!
Just as I thought.
Yelan, you're here!
I will take you down no matter how many times you...
Hey, relax.
You'll get frostbite.
Quiet now.
Incinerate!
It's time for a flash freeze. Set.
Boom! Incinerate!
This one's so
Gotcha.
You need to hurry up. Roast and fry. Feels clogged.
Busted. Here comes the catch.
I mustn't give up. What can I do?
Amateurs. And still.
You've still got it.
Remember how I said I'd seen some illusions? Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be Now that you know, at least we're all on the same page.
He said the word fantastic.
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Yeah, we tinkered with it. That's how we met up with you. I guess it's a miniature version of...
It looks...
Feel this ancient power.
Emerge. Right here. Emerge.